Oh, that's embarrassing. It's normally embarrassing, but now we got a lot more viewers. Now it's even more embarrassing. Forgot to turn the camera on. Lol. What a noob streamer. Hello, everybody. Real professional there, buddy. Real professional. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I think the camera needs to be turned just a little bit. Just a little bit. Learn to stream, noob, right? Learn to stream. So last I saw, the dungeon was not occupied. It might be now, because I haven't looked in like however long, 10 minutes or so. And nobody's in there right now, so that's good. So I was thinking about the runs from yesterday, guys. I was thinking about those runs from yesterday, and I was like, what can I have done wrong? Or what can I have done better? Why did those runs go wrong? And honestly, the problem is there's two ways into the crypt. The kneeling man room, right? There's only two ways in there. You got the back entrance from the icy caves. That one room that's got the ravine that I got trapped in yesterday. So that particular run where I got trapped in the icy ravine room, I should have pulled the Ravager out and not just tried to go around him. I think I died twice in that room specifically because that Ravager was in there. One time I was just trying to like go to that back kneeling man room entrance, which was closed anyway. I couldn't have made that. I couldn't have made it back in there. So that was a fail, but I should have pulled that Ravager out and that would have saved me on both of those accounts, I think. So I need to not ever go into that room if there's a Ravager in there. But the other thing, which I really don't feel like I did something wrong. I feel like it's the way the game is set up. When that back entrance room to the kneeling man room is closed, and the hazard block on the stairs, you know how you get the left-hand side stairs, the right-hand side stairs, and one of the left-hand side has the ice hazard block. If that ice hazard block on the stair is triggered and the back entrance to the crypt is triggered and there's a Ravager on that balcony, I don't feel like there is any way to proceed to floor 2. Now, yes, you could say hazard got me, and you know, that's perfectly valid conclusion to come to, but from a gameplay standpoint, somebody looking at the run and the progress that a player is supposed to make, if those two hazards are closed and there's a Ravager on the balcony, it's essentially preventing the player from even attempting. Regardless if it's me, regardless if it's anybody else, it essentially makes it impossible to proceed. So yeah, I was thinking about that last night, and I like sent Tango a message after I was thinking about those runs, what I could have done differently and all this kind of stuff. Granted, let's also get this out in the open. I don't have any hazard reducing cards in my deck. And yes, that should be something that I work on. In fact, I actually have a card that gives me 2 hazard. But that aside, hazard, I don't believe should prevent a player from actually going through the dungeon. So I proposed a couple of things to Tango. Like, I brought that up as like, I don't know. I don't think that is really fair. It seemed like the Ravager shouldn't either be allowed on the balcony at all, because it's so open. You can't, there's like zero possibility for you to kite it. If that ice block on the left hand stair is blocked and that the whole balcony is open, there's like literally no way that you can kite that Ravager, and you just have to sit there and wait for it to eventually AI wander into another room, which could be in 30 seconds or it could be in 3 hours. Like, It's really impossible to tell. So yeah, I proposed to Tango a couple of options that I think he could consider. So either not allowing the Ravager onto that balcony, which I don't think he wants to do. And I prefer him not to do that either, personally. I think that Ravager being up there is a nice threat. The other option is to make it so... Well, the original option I propose is that he just remove the ice hazard on the stair, which is also an option I don't really want him to do, but those are the only two like reasonable options I could think of to allow the player some sort of way to proceed. Then I was thinking about it a little bit longer. And I also thought that I don't really want that hazard removed. I don't want the Ravager to be able to come out the stairs. What I think would probably be the best option is to make the stair ice hazard and the back crypt door be mutually exclusive from each other. So if one is triggered, the other one can't be triggered. So there's always at least one path to go. Those were like the options that I suggested to Tango. He'll see the new path. There's a new path now. Anyway, I don't know. According to chat, something's been changed, I guess. I don't know. But those were like the things that I was thinking about last night. After those runs were done, I was just kind of like replaying in my head how the runs went, what I should do, I don't think I played bad. I don't think I did anything wrong. The death that I did in the ravine room, where I was just trying to YOLO jump across and then like try and make it to the door, that was a bad play. I should not have done that. But regardless, if I had lived there, we would have been stuck with the same reality that there's the Ravager on that balcony and I can't get past the Ravager until it eventually wanders away, right? So like, it was a bad play, but we would still be in the same situation, I think. So, yeah. I mean that's just like my whole perspective on those runs yesterday. It was unfortunate. Like we had 0 successful runs, but 2 of those unsuccessful runs I feel like were because of like a problem with the dungeon, which only became apparent because like I was unlucky and all those hazard doors were closed. So I don't know, but you guys say Tango has changed something. I don't know what that change is. All I see in chat is stop spoiling and this and that, so we'll see how it goes. I would like to get a successful run. I've had 0 successful runs this phase. The last thing Tango would want from a run is to have to be camped. You waited 10-15 minutes for the Ravager to wander off. Yeah. Also, I don't know. I feel the same way about the Ravager being able to enter the ice ravine room, because when I was in that room, I was trapped in the ravine and then there was a Ravager camping on top of me. And like, what do you do at that point? Is that supposed to be an automatic fail? I could have gone into the Easter egg room and just AFK'd there for an hour and eventually the Ravager would have wandered off. Maybe a Ravager shouldn't be allowed in that room either. Regardless if it's bad luck or not, I don't feel that hazard should be the reason that a player can't make progress or proceed, though. Like, that is supposed to be... that's supposed to be the function of Clank. When your Clank reaches a certain level, evokers are released and then they start spawning backs and you gotta run or you die, right? That I'm perfectly fine with, but hazard like blocking paths and making it literally impossible, I don't think is the intent. And it sounded like Tango agreed, so... Did Tango respond yet, though? I mean, I was talking with him last night in Discord. I sent him my thoughts and a couple of options I felt like could be a possibility. According to chat, it sounds like he made some fix. I don't know what it is. I didn't see a run that had a fix in it that like made it obvious what's going on, but we'll do a run or two today. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I just need to get good is what I need to do. No, Hazard, okay, so the dungeon has multiple paths for a player to go, and Hazard is supposed to make it so you have fewer and fewer paths to go. But Hazard isn't supposed to make it that the only path you have to go is completely impossible to get through. Hazard is supposed to limit your options, make you have to take like a path that's harder, or like you have to go further, or you have to pass more shriekers, or I don't know. Like, I'm not actually the game developer, but this is how I see it in my head. Hazard just closes off the different possibilities for you to go, but it's not supposed to make it directly impossible for you to go. Yeah, we'll see. I'll see what the change is, if it even becomes an issue. Maybe we just won't have a problem with the Hazard today like we did yesterday. Maybe we won't have a Ravager camping on the front of that staircase. Like, we'll see what goes on. You guys are saying that Tango has changed something. If I saw something in chat about jump boost. If the change requires jump boost, I completely disagree with it. Since jump boost is an optional card, it requires high amount of frost embers.
For Josh Rules just subscribed.
If it's jump boost only, it's a card that requires a high amount of frost embers to get for one. For another, it's a limited time and you have to wait for that card to be played, and it's only active when it gets played, and this and that. Like, if it's a jump boost only way to get through it, I think that is a correct solution. But I don't know. I haven't seen it. Yeah, it's a skill issue. I'm just bad at the game. I should get good. I get it. You don't know how Tango could possibly control the Ravagers to the extent that there could always be a path, so maybe some hazard block? No, that is incorrect. Everywhere that the Ravagers are is like some kind of way that you can kite them. You've seen that many times before, how like in the beginning of the Frost Caves, there's like things you can circle around. In the crypt, there's like those things in the room that you can circle around. Like, there's all sorts of things like that on floor 1. In floor 2, it gets different. There's a lot more open areas and a lot less places to circle around and kite Ravagers. But on floor 1, the solution to that problem would be to make that balcony glass, right? So like the Ravager can't see you, or make it so you have 2 paths up the stairs instead of like blocking one off with the Ravager right there at the top of the stair, not allowing you to even like attempt to kite it. Like, there has to be some form of way that the player can get through, in my opinion. Yeah, and you know what? It's fine. Like, Tango couldn't have possibly accounted for every single scenario, and I don't fault him for it at all. I'm coming at this from the perspective of a player who has seen an unfortunate set of hazard go off with a Ravager in an unfortunate place, and it like just makes it impossible to proceed. There's no way he could have foreseen that, but that's why we play it. Let him know our thoughts on it. Let him see the footage or whatever. So I hear you guys talking about hazard block, and I understand. But even if my deck was full of hazard block, 100%, those hazard doors have a chance of closing before hazard block even plays. I want you guys to just realize that. Nobody's going to play a deck that's 100% hazard block. Nobody's going to play a deck that's only hazard block, and the only card that can play is hazard block, right? People are going to play with other cards in their deck that have like treasure or sneak or whatever. So you telling me that hazard block would prevent that is incorrect, and it's like very narrow thinking. Cub is telling me to go do a run. I'll do a run when I want to do a run. Cub, how you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm currently not online. If Cub wants to do a run, he's free.
Flashin underscore just resubscribed for 76
Checking out
months.
what's going on at Decked
Let's
Out.
go.
Oh, yeah? I'm just like sitting here chilling. Oh, I didn't see Jim was up here. Jim, you punched me earlier, didn't you? That was rude.
She keeps punching. She's so bad at punching. Actually, dude.
I don't think I Cup punched you.
No, you punched me earlier. You were the only one here.
You.
It was Jam.
Jim.
I don't remember punching you today. I mean, it's something I would do.
Yeah, it is something you would do.
It sounds right, but I don't know if I actually have.
Jam, you don't have the dirty boots on. You got purple sparkly boots.
What's dirty boots?
It's a new trend. Did you
What?
see the boots? Look at the
It's
boots.
a new trend?
It's very
You
trendy.
guys are starting fashion trends?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the type of person that really goes against the grain, so I'm going to keep my purple and be standing out.
Pearlescent Moon raided my stream with 500.
Hey, welcome raiders from
enough.
Pearl.
Look great in your
Thank
dirty
you, Pearl,
boots,
for the
though.
raid. Welcome everybody.
Is it copper?
Yes.
Do these
it's got-
pants make my butt look big?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Have you guys done any runs today?
No, I haven't really done any phase 2 runs yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't done any runs. I'm gonna be doing some here in a little bit.
Nice.
I'm too nervous. And I hear
did-
he's changing stuff, so I'm kind of just waiting to like let him change it.
Oh, yeah? Changing, like, cards up and stuff?
I don't know. It was under maintenance yesterday a bunch.
Yeah, it's because I broke it.
Cub, what did you do? Did you kill all the Ravagers?
There was
Uh,
2 dead Ravagers and a Warden missing or something.
Yeah, the Warden takes damage somewhere down there, for sure. The Ravagers probably also take damage at some point. Probably lava or magma is my guess.
Hmm. Well, I think I'm gonna go do a run then.
Cool, cool.
Have
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Don't die.
I probably will.
You doing level 3? Level 2?
Hard, whatever that one is.
Yeah, it's
You're crazy. You're so talented, though.
Yeah, you should have seen my runs yesterday. I haven't had a
Let me see
successful
a couple
run
of
that's
your
phased, Gem. Like, I don't know.
to be fair,
That's
I
how
also
I was last phase. Last phase, I only got 7 essence drops. Like, I didn't get any good ones, so it was really hard to build a deck.
Yeah.
struggled.
Hoping
this
for better
phase.
luck this time.
I think I was less than 50% this phase.
Oh, have you already done all your runs this phase?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wait, you did them all?
Mm-hmm.
How many
Less than
shards did you do?
50% is what Tango's aiming for, though, right? He said he was aiming for 30 or something.
Yeah.
30?
Yeah. The second level has been made significantly harder, I think, since Early
Since
yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh.
the 2 extra Ravagers.
It was too easy. People were just going through it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was too easy because there was some Ravagers dead. I thought you were
There were
saying like he
Ravagers
made some
not-
other
not
changes.
there.
Yeah.
No, there was just no
No,
Ravagers, so you could
yeah.
just walk through.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I you can do successful runs, though. I got 1 or 2 successful runs. At level 2.
It's hard. I need to train my parkour. Cub, you should make a parkour testing upstairs.
There's a mini course, but yeah, I should make something like
I
officially.
mean, like iron bar parkour. That's
Yeah,
what's
that's-
hard.
That's true. That's what we need.
All right,
Hypno,
guys.
go on.
Yep, wish me luck. Here we go.
Good luck, Hypno.
Thank you. Don't die. Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't want to die. Obviously. Oh, I should probably start recording.
Glampixie just gifted 1 subs.
All right, got food, my honey, and my frozen assets. Whoa. Oh, I took one too many. There we go. Let's eat. And we drink the honey. Off we go. All right, so we got our cards. We are doing hard mode. Hopefully we have better luck than we did last time. Cards in. Okay, that took a while for that minecart to appear. But off we go. New delay intentional. All right. And we got ourselves a map. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Who's ready for a level 3 artifact? Oh, gotta go. All right. We are off. Treasure hunter right out the gate. Let's get ourselves a key right away. We got any ravagers over here? Not seeing any ravagers yet. I am sure. Oh, that's a ravager right there. Dang it. I don't even know if that ravager even saw me. Didn't seem like it came running for me. Sometimes, like, if you put yourself right in front of the vision of a ravager, it will just ignore you for, like, what seems like an eternity. But, yeah, like, it won't do anything for a few seconds, it seems like. All right, so we got our Ember Seeker. We got ourselves a Treasure Hunter. There's a Shrieker that just went off. So I was looking at my previous runs. The Reckless Charge. Oh, we got a key. Nice. The Reckless Charge, I was too slow, according to the playback of those videos, of the runs. So, like, I don't know if the card still works, or if the card works yet or not, officially. We're about to find out, though. We're about to find out. Look at that, Frost Embers. Let's go. Keep going. Okay. Okay. So now we gotta wait for our Frost Embers to play. Sneak. There's some Clink block, but I don't want the Clink block to be used up. So we're just gonna kind of wait for the Frost Embers to completely count down. We'll go around, we'll do like a pass to collect them, and then we will try and make some progress to floor 2. We already got the key. We don't have to worry about that. I'd like to kind of get information of where these Ravagers are. Check the corners. More Treasure Hunter being deployed. Love to see it. Oh, there's a Ravager right there camping my Frost Embers. Okay, we'll just circle you around. I think it can still see me right here, but it's fine, hopefully. I'll make sure I stay hidden from its vision. Hopefully there is not one in here. No, there isn't. Loot and scoot. Man, all my loot's going off now, which is great. Okay, so this back door is closed. All the Frost Embers have been deployed. We gotta go. That Ravager might have just seen me. Doesn't sound like it did. There is some Frost Embers. More keys? More treasure going off? Oh, I set off the shrieker, but we just had a sneak card play, so we don't get that counted against us, really. There's probably a bunch of frost embers up in the front, but I really don't want to go over there. There's some frost... Oh, there's a bunch of frost embers here. Okay, so this hazard block hasn't been blocked. Let's check back over here. Definitely want to get my value out of this reckless charge card. If we are getting +2... Oh, I hear there's a Ravager nearby. Yeah, if we're getting +2 hazard on this card, I definitely want to get my value out of it. Okay. Ooh. Hazard door just closed. Let's check downstairs by the large T-bowl. That's usually a spot where there's a lot of the loot generated. There is more frost embers over here. Okay, 10 frost embers. You know, there's probably more deployed in the dungeon that I could go for, but I'm happy with this amount. I'm just going to sneak over this berry bush and the other berry bush so we're not gaining too much more clink on floor 1. And then we are going to see if we can get to the kneeling man statue for floor 2. Sneaky, sneaky. There is a... Was that always there? Is that new? Maybe that was always there and I just never noticed it before. Okay. Off we go, off we go. Okay, so let's see. I didn't see if this was blocked earlier. This is blocked, so we can... Oh, I took some damage. We can only go this path. Oh, more frost embers. 11 in total so far. Not bad. Okay, so there is no Ravager up here, which is fantastic. That's what I like to see. Was that painting always there? I'm gonna grab this frost ember. A too high painting really makes me want to check to see if there's a secret passage or something. Is there? Oh. I am confused about what this is, but seeing that there are soul fires there and I know that does an enormous amount of damage, I am not going to go that way. So let's sneak. Wow, we got 5 keys. We'll sneak our way in here, try and get over to the kneeling man statue. Actually, I want to see if there's any frost embers remaining over this way. I don't know if they can even appear over here or not. Ooh, let's go. 14 in total. Yo, that reckless charge card. So good. It is so good. Now imagine if I was able to use that reckless charge card plus the pay to win card. We would have roughly 28 frost embers by now. Okay, so that Ravager is up there. All right, let's pull the Ravager. What are you doing, guy? Quit flailing around. All right. So we were able to make it to floor 2 today, which is great. That's definitely a big change from the previous day, from the previous runs, I guess. So down we go, down we go. Ravagers. Okay, so we got one right there on that trap. So we can either take the center section, which is very open, there's nowhere to kite, or we could go down to the mushroom area. Let's try and stay underneath the vision of this Ravager here. I don't know where the other ones are at this point. I'm not trying to be like super slow, but at the same time, I don't want to get myself caught out either. Okay, we got the bridge here. And we know we're going to floor 3, so we need a key. We have a key right here. Perfect. Oh. What I want to see, is it possible? I don't think it's possible. I think I hit my head. I thought that I'd be able to sprint jump from that onto here, and that trapdoor goes the wrong way. Okay, nope, can't go this way. Not through the unintended path that I was thinking that I might be able to do. So from here, we could go down. Let's see. So if we go this way, we can go into Pearl's area with the armor statues. Or we can go this way through the parkour. I feel like the drip leaf did me fairly well before. I think we're going to go this path. Yeah, so we're just going to try and do this. Make sure we try and stay away from any drown that might be around here. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Okay. We need to go around the other side of the ship. Oh, I'm gonna start drowning myself. I see a crown over there. So if we go this way, we should be able to get around the drown, I think. Maybe we're probably gonna get hit by the trident. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Floor 3. Hunger's up. Into floor 3, there we go. So the compass has up arrows on it. The up arrows indicate that it should be on the upper floor. This is information that I didn't know on my previous level 3 run that I know now. So hopefully this won't be super awful. I don't know if this is going down to the wrong level. That might be going down to the other level. We might need to be up here still. Okay, I hear sniffing, but I don't have the particles. Not particles, the blindness. They're right over here. Right here, maybe? I would really like to get my artifact and just go right here. Did I get it? Goggles of Symmetry. Okay. I think we just recklessly charge out of here. I think we just go. We're done. I don't want to see the warden. I hear it sniffing. That's all I care about. Button. Okay. So we have a few options here. The door needs to close. I don't know if that warden can escape. I think we just go this way. It seemed like this was fine before. Ooh. And then I went over, I think that, no, that block. I thought this block had been replaced, but no, it's still there. Took some fall damage. Probably not the smartest play there, but it is fine. Okay. Peeking around for Ravagers. I'm not taking that path. Still haven't been up that way. I think we just go this way. I'm not hearing any Ravagers. Oop, oop. And that is hazard. Well, I don't know if that's hazard block. That might just be a jump boost only path. Okay, I know there was a Ravager down there, so we're not gonna go down there. Oh, there's Vex. Let me go, let me go, let me out of the floor 2. I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, so we made it to the stairwell. We're not in the clear yet. We are definitely not in the clear yet. We still have to get through all of floor 1 with evokers around, right? And I have plenty of berries to keep my hunger up. We're full health. 7 berries on reserve. Evoker right there. There's a Ravager. What is this? Okay. 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 No, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I knew that was there. I'm acting like I didn't know it's there for comedic effect. Oh. Oh no, Barry! Why? I want to jump through. Maybe I can't do that. So how do I get out of here? I need to go back into this room and then back around down to the staircase, right? I think that's what I need to do. So back this way, that way, down this hallway, and then onto the stairs. Oh, dude. There are tropical fish in here! So devious with the tropical fish. Okay. Okay. That is definitely a lot more challenging. We're staying far away from the other side. That water should also prevent the Ravager from getting to me. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we're dead now. This has gotten to another level. This has gone to another level. Don't get me Vex. Yes, this is way more challenging. I like the changes. That is definitely scarier. Definitely way more complicated to get through. Oh. Bravo, Tango. Bravo. Okay. All right. So Goggles of Symmetry. I ended up with a crown and 10 coins, so that's 3 crowns, 14 frost embers. Plus 32 more? 46. Now that seems like a lot. That seems like a lot. But remember, this is my first win of this phase. I have lost the previous 4 or 5 runs. Okay, 46 in total. So we could get ourselves another Reckless Charge card. We could do that. We're allowed up to 3. We could get ourselves Adrenaline Rush, +1 hazard. For 20 seconds, every heartbeat grants +1 treasure. Oh yeah, so Tango did mention that there is an artifact. So we can collect replicas of the artifact that we collected. We can press the button to collect it. I guess if we don't press the button, it just despawns. I guess is how that works. If we had gained 4 more Frost Embers, we could have had a card that gave us +10 treasure, +10 Frost Embers. Shuffle 2 stumble cards into your deck. That would be really good. I like it. Swagger. And then for 52, Chill Step. Future sneak card plays gain +2 Frost Ember. This bonus can stack. Yo, that would be sick. So 46. Let's math this real quick. So if I have 28, that leaves me with 18 remaining. So I could put another one of these in my deck. And then 18, I think, is enough for another treasure, and we could get a block 2 hazard. Or we could spend on some victory tomes. We could buy 5 victory tomes for 40. I think I am going to buy another Reckless Charge card because that card is sick. We're doing that. And I could buy... You know what? I'm not going to buy this. I've decided this card is not good. I could buy another sneak card and a stability card. And I think that is what I am going to do. Sneak card, stability card. So we just collected 3 pretty decent cards on one run. Let me put my crown into here and my 10 coins. I don't know if I'm supposed to put those in multiples of 4 or if this thing fixes itself. Hopefully it didn't screw it up. So we got ourselves a thing. We bought our cards. We have turned in our crowns. We are done. We can try for the button. No, fell from a high place. Don't get to try the button. Successful Black Mines run, everybody. Successful Black Mines run. And I didn't set my spawn. Oh, the walk of shame. The walk of shame. Again. I am so awful with remembering to set my spawn. There's probably gonna be creepers out here. I don't have a bed on me. There's a bed over here, I think at spawn. Let me go sleep real quick. Oh, thank you, whoever's sleeping. Appreciate your face. A Skeletron. I don't see any creepers. Don't do it. Don't do it! I guess we can turn on some music now. So you're doing level 4 rounds right now, Hypno? I want more like visits to the Black Mines before I consider doing that permanently. I need to get used to these new hazards that Tango has just implemented, because it was unexpected and tricky. And I could have RNG'd into a Vex easily there. The real challenge is getting back from spawn. Yeah, if I wasn't a dummy and I set my spawn, this wouldn't be a challenge. The real challenge is remembering to set your spawn. He said he wanted Vex to play a bigger part in the game. Well, it certainly will with the water. Like, that was completely unexpected, and I think that's a great change, honestly. It's gonna make it harder. Yep. If I ignore that skeleton, it doesn't exist, right? Or was that a zombie? It's a zombie. You needed me to die? I didn't die. Well, I mean, I guess technically I died after I won, but... Yeah, if his purpose was to make it scary, bravo. Bravo. Pick a shame. Pick a shame. So yes, my frozen assets, my artifact, 3 crowns, and 3 cards. Okay, pick a shame goes back up on the wall. Oh, I gotta use the pick a shame twice because I'm a dummy. Gotta grab my stuff out of here. Also, set my spawn. And the dungeon is ready for its next victim. Pearl, are you the dungeon's next victim?
I mean, I can be, unless you're going again.
I might want to just take a moment to just chill. If you want to run, you can.
No, fair enough. Okay, I got a run to do. I got a jump boost card to figure out what all the extra stuff does.
Oh, have you used
Yeah.
it yet? Like, has it been on your deck
Not
yet?
yet. Nope, this is gonna be the first time. So I'm gonna explore the stuff on level 1.
Interesting.
Jump boost.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you'll be able to get to places
There's that button.
The button.
There's you've got the key to level 2, which is okay, nice handy key to level 2. But then there's that button in that corner with the crypt section. It's on top of the ice block. It's nothing, just a button. So it makes me feel like that's an egg or something, you know?
Yeah, there might definitely be something up there. I'm very curious what the button does.
Exactly. So that's what I want to go see, and I'm not streaming it, so
Nice.
no one gets to find out.
Well, I hope you get something good up there, and it's not just a troll
Thank
button.
Yes. No, I'm very much looking forward to this. I'm basically going to camp level 1 until my jump card happens. I'd hope I listen to it when.
Well, hopefully you don't rack up too much clink.
You know me. I have max clank all the time. No, I'll
Yeah,
try and
clink's
sleep
no
this
big
time.
deal. All it is just some vex. No
Yeah.
big deal.
It's fine. There's those suckers anyway. They
Vex
won't
are
hit ya.
useless.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Hey, Jim.
Don't give Tango any more ideas.
Ow!
It's kind of scary now.
Jim's so mean to me.
Oh, just bumping me out of my
It
location.
says the guy that just ran through 400 vex.
Okay, the water thing, though, the flowing
More
water.
Vex,
Man,
Tango.
that's rough.
More Vex.
No more
No.
vex. What are you talking about?
No, Jam, don't encourage this. It's fine. It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna go do a
More
run
fun when
then.
more people die.
More
Okay.
pain?
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful.
Tango, you gotta try and make it
See-
impossible? Oh, no.
You
This
shouldn't
is
get
why
out
you
at
use your
max rank.
shots. Use your shots at the start of the week, and this isn't a problem.
Oh, good point. That way he has no
Yeah.
time to, like, ruin the rest of your shards. I got it. Yeah.
Exactly. That's how I got 7 out of 9 runs on Monday, because you hadn't added more dudes yet. Yeah, that's definitely why. Okay, I go run now. I'm gonna go figure out what this does. I'm
All
excited.
right. Good luck.
Thank you. Ooh, I ain't got. Oh.
All right,
Somebody's
Chad.
stealing me. Ah, it's
Oh,
fine.
sorry. I'm still open mic. All right, Chad. I got my first.
Okay, chat. Vibe chat.
We're just vibing here. I got my
Alright,
first
good
ability
chat.
card, Gem. Chat's been like telling me hazard kills because I have no hazard block, but now I finally got it.
Oh, I have 1 hazard block too.
Nice. I'm now at 0 hazard block total though, because I have a
Don't you
card that gives me
adds
+2.
Hazard?
Yeah.
You can't complain about hazard when you're adding hazard.
Oh, I'm not complaining about hazard at all. I have 0 complaints about hazard.
I don't have very many cards yet. I've only gotten cheap artifacts.
You gotta start doing those the brutal runs.
I'm gonna do level 2 runs now.
Level
Next
2.
time I go.
Yeah, I think that's smart. I think I started doing the level 2s after like 3 easy runs.
I don't have enough cards to consistently go to floor 2. I'm normally not even getting keys.
Well, that's unfortunate. You're
gotta have
like
treasure
searching
to get
around the entire
keys.
dungeon, I expect, right?
Yeah, just no keys dropping.
Do you have enough treasure hunter in your deck?
I just added 1 more treasure hunter last time I ran.
So you
I
have-
couldn't before because I was only getting artifacts worth 7, and
Right.
treasure hunter is 9.
So you have 2 treasures in your deck now?
Yeah, the
Okay.
default and one I bought.
Yeah.
I leave now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, good luck. Yeah, so I have a hazard block. Oh, you guys couldn't see, could you? Because my head's in the way. So I have the hazard block now. And then I have two. Oh, yeah, I'm still at -2 hazard, aren't I? So this adds 2 hazard. I have 2 of these. And then I have a hazard block. So I'm still at the same -2 hazard block. But the card is so good. You guys saw how many frost embers I got. So think about this. Think about this. All right, let's put on our thinking caps and think about this. 1 reckless charge card yielded what? Was it 12 or 14? It was 14 frost embers. No, that was the reckless charge plus my frost ember card. So We'll call it 12, right? If I do an easy, a floor 1 run with 2 of those cards in there, I'm just saying, I don't even have to do hard runs. I don't even have to do hard runs, right? Is it a good strategy? I don't know. I don't know. Is cam out of sync? I think there might be less than a quarter second delay. I've been meaning to like adjust the sync with it, but I don't know if I'm actually going for that strat or not with having the all the reckless charge and then doing easy, but it seems to me if I combine reckless charge and get a whole bunch of frost embers, and then I build a treasure deck to get a bunch of these, I could theoretically also get 3 per run and add in this, right? Pay to win, or an additional +10. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Stop talking, Tango is listening. That way we can do easy runs, get a whole bunch of crowns and a whole bunch of frost embers and never have to go see the wardens or anything else. No. I'm not trying to sound like Etho. Etho is trying to get himself a infinite run strategy where he can just do easy runs over and over and over again, right? Pay to win is 3 crowns, correct. I got 3 crowns on my last run. And that is without even trying to find treasure. Like, I was looking for the frost embers, and I don't really have... I mean, I guess I do have 2 treasure hunter cards in here, so that's +8 treasure, and then I have the other uncommon that gives me +7. So that's +15 treasure is what I have. But I wasn't specifically hunting out treasure. If I was doing that, I would have stayed on floor 1. I don't know. If I pay to win before the shop resets, I mean, I guess I could do that. I actually have more crowns than this. I'll just hold this in reserve for later. This will go in my for later. Yeah, I have 13 more crowns. You know, the mystery item I saw was up. Let's do a mystery item, shall we? Mystery item. It's a mystery to everyone. If we get a shard, that'll be sick. That's another rusty repair kit. We got 2 of them now. Probably gonna have to take one of those in on my next run. That's in the wrong box. Oh, actually, I need to put those bottles away too. Donk was blown up by a creeper. yeah, nobody knows for sure what the rusty repair kits are for. I have a very good idea, but even if it is used for that, I don't know like what you would get. Oh, Doc.
I have my spawn still set here.
I hope pressing that button doesn't stop Pearl's run.
No, I don't think so. I got blown up by a creeper while building, man. What the heck?
I saw that.
Snuck up.
You all good? You got like wings and stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta reset my spawn, man.
I need to get myself a pair of wings in my chest, my under chest. That is one thing I don't have is like an oops I died set of armor in here. I got a lot. I should combine these. I don't know why I'm carrying around this. I should just put all my wood into this one, and then I have wood for whatever reason, for like making charcoal or torches or anything. I need to have like a second set of armor in here. Let's go do that now before I forget. There is so much danger out here. Yeah, there's so many zombies. A little crazy. Ooh. Sorry, yeah, I moved the cam so you guys can see my cards and I forgot to move it again. So I have extra elytras. I just keep them here at the base, which isn't like super helpful. Where was it? Yeah, this one. So I have one enchanted. I don't even know if this has the right enchants on it. Yep. So we have enchants. Do I need anything else? I guess I should carry extra rockets. If I have the elytra, I should carry extra. No, but I got rockets in my ender chest, so that shouldn't be a problem. I just need another set of wings somewhere. That should go in like this utility box. Okay. I have the leather boots in here in case I need to deal with powdered snow, as infrequently as that ever happens. I have extra ender chests in here in case I need them.
Kings 3B1 cheered 500. I don't know if it's because I'm currently tripping, but that level 3 run had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. I've never been so on edge for Minecraft. Plus the way Tango made Plank deadly now. That's cruel lol.
Yo, Kings, thank you so much for the 500 bits in the message, dude. Riffraff, hey, thanks so much for the 100 bits earlier. Would it be possible to turn the on-screen emote animation off during your runs? Almost impossible to see the game. It is possible, but I'm probably going to forget to do that. These runs will be uploaded to YouTube in 1440p, so you will be able to see them in higher quality. Yeah, if people are spamming emotes, especially if it's emote only mode, that can be a problem. I guess I can turn can I turn that off right now? I don't actually even know. Let me see. No, I can't turn that off specifically. Unfortunate. I can turn off all alerts. So I can do that, and then they just won't show. I guess I could do that without... If I do that... Hold on a second. If I do this... I guess I can do that. Yes, I can turn them off. Yes. I don't know if sound still play. Let me try doing this one. It doesn't sound like that replayed. So if I turn this back on, and then I press it again... It shows up on the screen. Okay. I guess that's a way that we can just completely silence alerts. I just gotta turn that off. Okay. I'll try to remember that as part of my pre-game strat. I'll try to remember, guys. Can't promise I will, but I'll try to remember. That'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Because alerts during their runs are distracting, and then the emote spam all over the runs are distracting for you. So, yeah. So I have the extra wings in there. I think that's... Oh, yeah, I was going to go to the end, I think, because I wanted to repair those picks since I was just looking at this stuff. Let's take these to the end real quick. My elytra can use some repair. Don't kill birds! There's a lot of birds that are killed every day. You know that chicken sandwich you eat? You know those chicken nugs? Oh, I'm gonna go back to spawn because I didn't set my spawn point. Oh well, that's fine. Oh, somebody's here repairing. Who's repairing? Impulse. How'd the run go? You had a different meaning. It went, I guess it kind of went okay, maybe. It really depends on how you look at it. We went to floor 3 and we succeeded. There are some changes that happened in the dungeon. The dungeon is alive! What changes? You'll have to wait until my next run. Or you can go back and watch the VOD that already happened. You can watch VODs while I'm still live, yep. Go to the video section. The current VOD that's currently playing should be listed there as the very first one. It'll end right at the current time, like if you start playing it back, but you can go back and watch it. You can also make clips and stuff like that too, if you want to.
MC Leslie 13 gifted a tier 1 sub to Surface Healer 63. They have given 593 gift subs in the channel.
MC Leslie, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Did I get through all of the alerts earlier? I can't remember. Silent Meow, thank you for the 100 bits. Glam Pixie, I don't know if I said thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you, Glam Pixie. Supplica, thank you for the 100. MC Leslie, thank you for the 100. I think that covers them. Ooh. Elytra's all repaired. Just waiting on this guy to get fully repaired. Wait. Why am I... What? Oh, I wasn't holding it. I was like, why is that not being repaired? I forgot. It only repairs things that you're holding or in your offhand. Yeah, I don't like messing with the shulker here or with the ender chest here because I have to pull out a shulker box, place it, and break it again. I'm just afraid it's just gonna go into the void, and I just don't want to deal with that. So we'll go back to spawn and use the ender chest there or something. I like how there is an ender chest here. That's very convenient. Silky, silky, silky. Did he ever get his stuff? Wait, who's he? Who are you talking about? Why haven't I made my helmet to match? Yeah, I didn't have another netherite ingot. I got enough stuff to make the netherite. I guess we could go try and figure out how that actually works. Oop, my base right here. I'm still not used to my portal. Does anyone see the death messages from Pearl yet? No. Pearl said that she was gonna wait for her jump boost card to like go, right? So she might be just in there exploring all the secrets, or I don't know. She's just camping the dungeon. She's probably went down to floor 2 and is just chilling on the boat like I said I was gonna do. Right, so I wanted to make another netherite ingot, yeah? Let me go smelt those. I don't have a good place. The only smelting I have is my super smelter over here, so we're just gonna waste a bucket of lava. I guess I can go refill these. Is it turning nighttime? It is. Pearl froze to death? I wonder if Pearl found a trap, or if she just got caught and she couldn't get out. Oh, coward way out. Interesting. I should probably sleep though. It's nighttime and my base isn't safe at night, except for like in the big circle area. Well, she said she wasn't going to record this run, so unless she decides to like be forthcoming with her knowledge of what happened between her and the dungeon master. There's a witch outside my house. The heck? That's going to be burning for a while since I use a lava bucket. So there's that. Do I have a crafting table in here? Nope. But I got crafting tables on me. See you, nerds. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ow! I think I have a smithing table in here. Maybe I don't. Do I not have any smithing tables? I don't think I have a smithing table. Okay, we make one. Do. So, helmet, netherite, I need this and I need this. I don't know how this all works. Putting copper in my inventory unlocked a new recipe? Okay. No sleep this night, please. this. I'm not seeing the thing on this. Is this, am I doing this wrong? Duplicate template first? I don't know how to do this. That's how you do it. Oh, you need a piece of netherrack to duplicate it? It's a netherite upgrade. No. So why do I need netherrack? That seems random. Okay. Template. Okay, so it's 7 diamonds plus a piece of netherrack to upgrade or to copy. Seems a little expensive, but diamonds really don't have much use, so I guess it's fine. All right, so this. The thing that's concerning me is that on this, it doesn't say that that does anything though, right? Did they make it that you just can't upgrade? Did they make it that you can't just upgrade your gear without the templates? I need an armor template. Wow. I didn't know that that was a change they made, because ever since they added netherite before, it was literally just the netherite ingot plus the armor piece. You can't upgrade without the special template. Okay, so chat, since I'm noob, obviously, where do you get these in the world? Do you craft this? Or do you find it and then you duplicate it and then you always have to keep one? And bastions? Okay. That was this latest update they changed that? Interesting. You guys saying 1.20. Okay. So since I need this to upgrade to netherite, we can just do that so I have like a non-diamond helmet. It doesn't look as weird. Okay, so we upgrade that. But in order to... I need a silence armor trim to match this, right? Transfer sale in the shopping district? That's fine. I can go purchase one. Yeah, I had no idea that you actually needed this thing now to upgrade gear. Does that work for tools as well? I expect it does. It applies to diamond equipment. Wow. Okay. I mean... I'm trying to think. Did they improve netherite at all, or is netherite exactly the same as it was when it was first introduced, where it just gives you like +1 attack damage and like 500 more durability? Netherite's exactly the same, they just made it more expensive to upgrade. So I feel less stupid about sticking with diamond for as long as I have. Or I get not less stupid, less noobish, I guess. It's really not worth upgrading to netherite. It's really not worth it then. Yeah, it protects your tools from burning in fire or lava, but like, when's the last time that's ever happened to me, right? I don't know. I feel like that probably needs to be reevaluated. Either make it more valuable, the netherite, or less expensive with the template. I don't like that. I mean, diamonds don't really have much use. You can see I have nearly a stack of diamond blocks. So, like, I'm not doing anything with diamonds, but it feels expensive for, like, what you get for it. Okay, alright. Well, anyway. I'm sure you've all heard the discussion before. Since I haven't played much on the newest versions of Minecraft, this is new for me. Mumbo Drone. I love his camera account name. So where in the shopping district can I get the... Oh, I guess I get it at Cubs Museum, right? Or is there another shop specifically for it? Jevin sells them? False has a shop, Jevin has a shop, Cub has a shop. Everybody's got a shop. Ow, that was my face. Ow, that was my other face. Jev sells, False gives? Wait, what? False just giving them away? So there must be some new shop over here that I haven't seen before. Is that spoiler? Hopefully that's not spoiler. Hypno casually admitting to be two-faced. Wait, what? That's not what I meant. Is that a thing? What is this? This seems like a B-dubs build. This is definitely a B-dubs build. Bald B-dubs just looks weird. Just looks a little weird. Over at False's Beans. Okay, well, that's a great landmark to look for. This one? Like the... that truck? All right. You're welcome.
Moddedmum just subscribed.
That was random. Is there not a ender chest over here? I thought there was an ender chest over here. Looks like there's no ender chest over here. So we're not supposed to be sleeping this night, Zed said, so I need to be quick. I don't want to be in the shopping district at nighttime. What am I doing? I'm gonna find this thing. I don't know why this is on fire over here. I guess it's just aesthetic. I don't know whose allay that is. It looks like one just wandering.
Benson and Hodges just resubscribed for 44 months.
Okay, so this... trade templates. Missing a template? Feel free to duplicate here. Vex armor. Which one are we looking for? We're looking for silence armor. Whoops. Silence armor. Okay. Is there a crafting table? I don't have any netherrack on me. Is there netherrack provided? Of course there isn't. Burb. Oh, it needs deep slate? Okay, we'll grab some deep slate. Is it cobbled or smooth deep slate? I love this portal, how it looks. I hate trying to find it. I can never find it. I love the portal. I hate the portal. Different templates have different backgrounds indicating different materials. So I heard cobblestone, I heard deep slate. I'll just take some of this. I'll take some of this. One of these will be bound to work. Somebody said cobblestone. I'll take some of that. I don't know. I don't want to have to make multiple trips. I don't have my helmet on. Yeah. You guys saying cobble deep slate? Okay. What are we doing right now? We are letting Pearl do runs while we are just kind of derping around doing some other things. We'll be doing a run here in a little bit. We're actually in the process of upgrading my netherite helmet to match the rest of the armor. Since we had our boots and our pants, boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. We had our boots and our pants changed yesterday during the live stream. I want the helmet to match. No, Pearl hasn't finished yet, I don't think. Nope, Pearl's still in. Oh, I didn't sleep. Hopefully that was Zed.
Just keep breathing. Just keep breathing now. Don't run away. We can still figure it out. Why do I do this? Why do I push you down? I'm reaching out.
That was Zed slept? Okay. So we were looking for the silent Sentry Ward. Silence. Ingredients, ingots and crystals. Oh, so the color of it denotes what it is. It doesn't actually see on here that you need that to duplicate it, huh? Interesting. Okay. I don't have my diamonds and stuff. I assume I need diamonds. I don't know how any of this works. Actually, can I just put this, let's see. Smithing? Yeah, I need diamonds and a cobbled deep slate. Okay. 7 diamonds, cobbled deep slate. I think I got everything, yeah? So I should at this point be able to do. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have the smithing table. I guess I can make another one. Oh, this is super obnoxious. Wood. Okay, this. This. I need to put this back. Don't let me forget. And then this. I think that's what we did. Silence armor trim, copper material. That's right. Okay. Okay. I did it. I learned it how to do it. So yeah, we probably should duplicate that again so I have a copy of this. All right, let's put this back before I forget. Was it in this one? Or is it in this one? I can't remember. I'm gonna put it in this one. Hopefully that's the right one. This. Zedov was slain by Dinnerbone. Okay. Oh, I didn't put these diamonds away. Actually, I'm gonna take that with me. Let's go. Wow, attack the devs. Or is it the devs attacking the players? The plot thickens. Zedov was stung to death? That poor bee? You get what you get, Zed. You love this song? This is M49er's favorite song. Look at all those mobs falling out of there. Goodness, how many mobs? How many mobs are there? A lot. All right, I think we can probably go over to the Deep Frost Citadel and secure our place in line at this point. One of the several remixes is better. You wonder if you're right in remembering in Decked Out 1 you got points if you name tagged a mob and had a player killed. Yeah, if you renamed a Ravager in Decked Out 1 and it killed another player, you got a free key to go into Decked Out 1. Scar's head is on backwards. It's fine. Resetting. GG. That means he hasn't moved since logging in. That probably means he hasn't moved since I warped here and loaded his player character. Does putting out blue flames still do anything like in the last Decked Out? No, there are no soul flames to put out. I think that caused a bunch of headaches for Tango last time, punching the soul flames, because sometimes they get stuck. Sometimes they'd be on. Like, you'd hear the flame on, but, like, the blockade in front of it would be down. Like, there's a lot of things that... Pearl must have had a good run. I'm hearing a bunch of dings. Did I see the saturation station? I did see it. Am I going to use it? Nope. Because I have a pretty big bee farm at my base that has so much honey. Like, I have shulkers and shulkers and shulkers and shulkers of honey blocks. And honey works just as well, albeit slower. It works just as well for upping your saturation to maximum. Zed just dying to all the things today. Probably found an Easter egg, lots of crowns to come Home? Yeah, maybe. Am I gonna take a repair kit in this run? I don't know. Scar technically was here first. I don't know if he's in line waiting or if he's recording or what he's doing.
Hello.
Pearl, I heard a lot of dings. I'm streaming, by the
Yeah.
way, so make sure if you want people to know.
Oh, it's okay. It wasn't anything amazing, honestly.
Did you?
I ruined my previous run by not getting an artifact because I didn't think I had to. I thought I could treasure and ditch, and I just wasted everything.
Oh.
And this last run, yeah, it was a success, but low paying. So.
Did you get your jump boost? Did you find out about the button? Is it something that you
I
wish
won't
to
answer
share?
that question.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
I am going to leave that question for now because I need to do more investigating.
Fair enough. I don't have any jump boost, and I don't plan on getting any ever. So.
I don't think anybody has jump boost right now except for me. So I'm kind of really trying to investigate it, but yeah, you know.
Well, hopefully your investigations go well. I am curious what's behind there, but I don't think I'm gonna check myself. So.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair enough. It's all right. Don't waste the shard like I did. Not worth it.
Well, I don't know if it's a waste. I personally hate jump boost. I don't care like how much of an advantage or how many obstacles you can get over with it. I don't like jump boost at all.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't like it as well because it stuffs up my running. But I will admit it came in handy when it came to getting out of like certain tight spots. There's a lot of areas where jump boost can like, you know, save you from
Right.
acid and everything like that.
Yeah. I can definitely see the benefits to it, but if I could turn it on and off, like that would be a different story.
Oh yeah, that would be OP then if you could do that.
Right. Like your card
That would be
queues up and then
super
like,
OP.
or maybe just end it early or something. I don't know, but
Yeah. I will say, I think if you're in like a lower floor and you had jump boost, I think, for
Deep Sea
example, when
Surfer
the
just
mushroom area is
gifted 1
closed off, you've got
subs.
like little window bits you can jump over. I think that would really save your life. So, but it has to play at the right time, right?
yeah,
Plays
jumping
early,
over.
then it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's random when it plays, so you kind of want it to play later and not right away, and it's just so random.
Exactly. So, you know.
Another thing I don't know, you can have multiple of those in your deck, right? And it's supposed to be 2 minutes per jump boost. So like if you have 3 of them and they play back to back, does that give you 6 minutes, or does that give you like what would that be like about 3 minutes worth because like they play every 30 seconds and that gives you 2 minutes? I don't know how that all works.
That would be interesting, right? You certainly wouldn't want them to play back to back in that scenario. I can't imagine it would stack because, like, if you think about Minecraft mechanics, like, if you had a 3-minute potion and you threw another 3-minute potion on you, it's still going to be 3 minutes.
Exactly.
It's not gonna stack. So I think it's a similar situation.
But Tango could have made it so like they stack. I mean, chat's saying it's 6 minutes, so I don't know. They're saying it stacks.
That's interesting.
Tango says it's additive. Okay.
Tango, how did you do that? How are you? How did you magician your way into that?
Magic.
Okay, you can right. That's the rule, right? You can never tell a magician's secret. All right, you can't. The law. Not allowed.
Well, I'm glad you had a successful run. You said you got low embers, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, it was decent. I mean, I did a medium level, so it was
okay.
and I got embers on the ground from my cards.
Right.
So it was something.
Mm-hmm.
But not enough for me to do another run this week, unless the mystery crate happened to drop one for me. But I haven't got 8 crowns anymore, so I'm out.
Yeah, I don't think I've bought a frozen shard yet. I've just been hoping that I get one through the mystery box. Seems like 8 crowns is just a little too steep of a price for me right now.
I mean, it's nice for an extra run.
I don't disagree.
Like, if I happened to if I didn't waste all my stuff in the run before the last, I would have had enough to get myself another shard.
Yeah.
But I was a dum. I've learnt that now. Expensive mistake.
Well, now you know. Now you know.
Now I know. Yep. You gonna go for a run?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing another one. I don't know if Scar was in line, ready to go. I don't want to cut in front of him since he was technically here first, but
He's looking pretty proud right now, isn't he?
he's definitely looking a little proud. I
That
agree.
trophy is as tall as Scar is. That's gotta be heavy.
He's using that as a battering ram the other day.
Oh, really? Okay. That makes sense. It's Scar. Of course he would.
All right. Well, I think I might go do a run. We'll see. See how we
Okay,
do
good
here.
luck.
All right. Well, thanks. Thanks, Pearl.
Of course.
I need that and that. One poke choke. Oh yeah, I'll take the repair kit in with me. We'll see if we can go to floor 2 into that area and get and actually find out what this thing does. I'm pretty sure I know where to use it and what to use it on and how that all goes. I don't know what it does, and I am curious. Take my deck. Oh, I mean, I guess I probably should. I guess.
Pearl? I thought I saw Pearl here just a second ago.
Yeah, I'm here.
Where's Pearl? Pearl!
I'm in my room. What's going on?
How'd it go? How'd it go?
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
What happened?
I wasted one of my runs.
waffle.
Deckless run charge mode.
I wasted one of my runs.
What happened?
You
on the
don't
run?
need the deck.
So I took the coward's way out thinking I was going to get my coins and crowns from it. 'Cause I didn't get...
All right, I'm gonna mute them. I'm gonna start recording. I gotta make sure I unmute on the minecart, right? But yeah, Chardin. We're doing it. It's happening. Let me also turn off alerts. Okay, wings, armor, all this stuff in. Pork chop, honey. I'll put this on my bar so I don't forget it. And then this will go over here. All right, let's give the berry bush a hug. Am I recording? I am, okay. Is the alerts what does emotes on the screen? Yes. What I turned off is going to remove the follower notifications, the alert notifications, and I think the sounds as well. So we should get nothing. Nothing. All right, so we are going in. Hard mode selected. Deck in hand. Deck in. I need to enable voice chat for custom audio.
I can't eat it.
Oh, that's odd. Huh.
And
Ow! Oh my
off we go.
gosh. I am gone.
Ooh. All right. So last run we had a level 3 artifact. I'm hoping for a level 2 this time. It is a level 2. Perfect. There's a Ravager right at the start. Was that Ravager's? Oh, the Ravager's right there. Okay. Oh, Reckless Charge right away. Perfect. Perfect. I just set off a Shrieker. There's my Frost Embers. Let's go. That's what I want to see right away. Perfect. Now we just need some treasure to go along with that. We're just going to sneak around for a little bit while the Frost Embers play. I want to get the berries. There's my treasure hunter. Perfect. Let's get some keys on the ground as well. Collect all these things in one go. Just gonna kind of sneak around as long as we don't see any Ravagers in our way. So I don't set off any more shrieks. Oh, gotta love to see that. Maybe I'll just hang out right here where these things can pop up. So we still got 5 more frost embers on the map. 4 more. They are being dispensed. Bink. Okay, 3 more on the map. Once those are all dispensed, then we'll move on out of this little area. Since this is an area where they can show up, I definitely want to just hang out here while they are being dispensed. And then we'll move on from this starting area. And, okay. I think we're ready to go. I don't know if there's any frost embers that can appear in this room since we are... All right, loot and scoot. I think I saw there was a Ravager right around the corner, yeah? Did I see one here? Oh no, it was a bat that I saw. Okay. Yep, let's go try and round up some frost embers. Find out where our Ravager buddies are. Oh, getting caught on the stair. No Ravagers here. Got a key, got a frost ember, perfect. I want to go downstairs. Well, we're gonna check this room right here for our frost embers. I want to go downstairs into the room with the big table in it, whatever that room is called. I still don't know the name of that room, but I want to go down there. Oh, Ravager. This is bad. This is bad. This is, yeah, okay. Yep. It was either I froze. I should have just gone right up the stairs. I saw the Ravager. My immediate instinct was to turn around and go over the river to try and kite it, but that would have been death. That would have been awful. And because I paused, I hesitated there. They got me. It's because I hesitated. That's just a bad play. That's all it is. Okay. I didn't set spawn either. Dang it! Dang it! Not only did I die a horrible death, I have to take the walk of shame yet again. I hate it. Alright, Mod, you can release emote only mode. You did warn me? I don't look at chat when I'm running. You can't warn me about that. Yeah, that's my fault. That one is definitely on me. No one to blame but myself on that one. At least I do have the spare light trap. But I forgot to grab it, and there's no ender chest right here, I don't think so. It's kind of like my new nether portal area. Oh, there's an ender chest right here. Can I place this? Hello? Am I lagged out? Oh, I can't place it there because it's a sign. That. That and some rockets. Now I just gotta be careful not to do a hard landing. Did I passed. Do. There's a lot of mobs here. Woo!
That would be funny. Green on the other side of the building over here. He's selling waffles, and I'm selling pancakes.
Actually, I don't need
really
to
feel
pick
like
a
eating
shame.
Green's hair, right?
I mean, it would be a
very
nutrition. It wouldn't be hair. It'd be themed towards his hair, but it wouldn't be actual hair.
Are you sure? And you call it a waffle? All I can see is the back of his head, and that just...
I don't know what the conversation is that they're having right now. Wasn't that pick gold? Yes, but the last time I used it yesterday, I brought the durability down to like 1 or 2. I don't remember. It didn't look like it had a health bar anymore, so apparently it got replaced with a diamond pickaxe. So the new pick of shame is a diamond one. Boop, 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 boop. Deck, wings, extra rockets, extra pick. Oh, you do that. Okay.
Carnage death. Then a succeed. I feel like that sometimes, right?
I had them screaming hard at me for ages. Like, I'm just like, no, guys, I'm doing medium. And they're like, we don't care.
The problem is with me setting spawn, I can set it, but I carry a bed with me.
Love chat.
I carry a bed around with me so I can sleep at nighttime. So I slap the bed down, I sleep, I pick the bed back up, my spawn's reset again.
Hard mode off the bat.
I want Mojang to add a sleeping bag so I don't have to set my spawn or have it removed every time I move a bed.
I'm gonna pre-warn you because I'm not.
I really want Minecraft to add a sleeping bag to the game.
Tango's changed a few things.
Just don't sleep.
What? What did he change? Oh my god, what? I've been
Like
asking you
the voice mod makes voices appear so far away. That would make beds completely useless? No, a bed is a permanent place for you to sleep. It's a block in the game that you can set your spawn on and you can pass the night. A sleeping bag would be something to allow you to just pass the night without resetting your spawn. It wouldn't replace a bed at all. That way you can go travel long distances without having to remove your bed. And you can always respawn back at your bed if you die or something. Am I doing another run? I don't know. I'm probably going to wait a little bit before I do another run. There's other people here that potentially want to run the dungeon too, so... That would really make a lot of sense as Mojang is pushing for players to adventure more. Sounds like making things too easy? Okay. How does that make things easy?
What do you think? What do you think? I say
How does that make things easy? I don't understand. If you're okay, so let's think about it this way. If you're playing single player and your spawn point is where your base is, it's a completely moot point. If you're playing on a multiplayer server, not everybody's base is going to be at spawn. People are going to branch out a little bit, and then they have to like run to their base. So like, it's nerfing multiplayer. It makes it easier for multiplayer while not really affecting the game, right? You had a base that was 10,000 blocks from spawn on one server, dying and going back to spawn killed you? Yeah, that sucks. No, it's Tango streaming? That's cool. I don't even know how many shards I have remaining. Is there an ender chest over here? There is. I have 3 shards remaining. How many crowns did I have remaining? 10. So I could, if I buy 1 frozen shard, that'd give me 4, so I could do 3 more runs on the next stream. We'd do 3 today by doing another run. Okay. We can do 1 more. can do one more. I'm gonna buy a shard. We can do one more. Let me get my stuff sorted though. It's all a mess because of that death. That goes into here. Then goes back into here, honey. Not you. This one. Honey bottles, decked out crowns, all of these things. Okay. Oh. I don't know if he wants to like show that off on a video or not. I saw he just had it open, but I don't want to look at it. Aha! Aha! Now, does this one work? I need to see if it stacks with my other ones. It does stack, so it should work. Okay, so we're gonna do one more run. This will be the final run of today. I'm gonna turn alerts off. Actually, hold on a second. Before I turn alerts off. MC Leslie, thank you so much for gifting a sub. King Krusty, thank you for the 100 bits. Wisteria, thank you for the 200 bits. Modded Mom, welcome. Brand new Prime sub. Glad to have you. Benson and Hodges coming back with the 44-month resub. Welcome back, Benson and Hodges. We had Deep Sea Surfer gifting a sub. Thank you so much, Deep Sea Surfer, for the gifted sub. And MC Leslie with 100 bits. Thank you, MC Leslie. I only have one more repair kit, and I don't want to go in there with it to just die again with it, so... It's weird, like, I saw a rusty repair kit on, like, my first run, I think. And I haven't seen one drop in the dungeon since. I'm sure they still drop, and I'm sure I'm just unlucky, but it's weird that I don't think I've seen one. They have a very specific drop point? Okay. Well, I did see it before. It dropped in the ravine room on the backside of the crypt. That's got the one entrance into the kneeling man room. Scar's looking at me. Guys, I know to set spawn. I will do that when I put my stuff away. That's where the bed is. That's where I'm supposed to set spawn. Please, chat, please. Please. All right, I think I am ready to do the last run. Unless, wait.
It just happened to be there. Sorry.
Do we need to
I
do
couldn't,
that?
like, I literally, like, when I started my last run, I had one path to take and the Ravager was there, so I had to bring it back towards the starting platform so I could get into the dungeon. So it's
The problem with adjusting people's voices is that they talk in a microphone, like from way back here, really quiet, and then they get really loud when they're talking and excited, and like I'm constantly having to adjust people's voices. I hate it. Did is Scar going? I don't actually know. So if Scar's about to go, that's fine. He hasn't done a run yet, and he's streaming, so.
Air, man of many talents in the dungeons.
He's got this. Look at him go. Oh,
Oh, Scar's
Take off your
going.
armor.
Good luck, Scar.
They're getting through.
you can't have that
Here
trophy
we
in the
go.
dungeon. You better take it off your head.
Here we go. Wait, did I go through too soon? No. Okay.
No, you're fine.
Can I bring this into the dungeons? The real question.
No, Scar. You die with that on your head, and it's staying in there.
That's really sad. That's really sad.
Yeah. Don't die. Don't
Yeah,
lose
but
it.
what if I just did it?
You want to lose your trophy, Scar? Man.
Don't tell Tango.
risking
This
it.
is a copy.
What?
What?
Are you allowed to make
selling
copies?
counterfeit trophies?
Scar, I want a trophy. How much?
Commands are there for everybody to use.
What an absolute cheat!
Well, I mean, the real trophy is behind these snow layers, and I needed one to wear for funsies.
So you tell me if I bring iron ingots or iron nuggets in there and I start using commands, I can get all the artifacts.
Are they nuggets?
Mm, I think they are.
Okay, everybody.
Uh-oh.
All right, here we go. First run
Is he going?
of phase.
Oh, he's going.
I'm
Don't
going
forget to
in,
set your
guys.
spawn, Scar.
Voice group. I want to hear
That's
this.
right. That's right. That's right. That's right. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. I'm doing a full sleep. Hold on. This is a big sleep, boys. Okay. Here we go. We're going in.
Good luck.
Here we go. This is our first run.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Oh, I'm sure. Everything will be fine.
Oh yeah, he'll be fine.
My run was
Wait,
fine.
Did you go in after me?
What's
you
up?
went in after me, right?
I just did a run a moment ago.
Okay, yeah. So maybe the Ravagers aren't exactly where I said they would be then.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
I did spread them out a little bit on my run though. Did you go find on yours?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
I did spread them out. Did you go find on your run then?
They were fairly spread out. I got there was one Ravager at the bottom of the stairs going up into the crypt, and it
Yeah,
caught me off
that
guard. I
was-
wasn't expecting it to be there, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, I should back up." And I was like, "Wait, no, don't back up into that room. Go forward." And by that time, it got me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, so that was the table one? At the table?
No.
Table room?
Well, yeah. So that room has a stairs that goes down towards the table, but also has a stairs that goes
Yeah.
up onto the balcony where you can get to the kneeling
so
man.
it had walked out, and that's the one that got you.
Yeah, the
so
one
that
that
was
was at the
technically
bottom of
my
the
fault.
stairs. Oh, that's your fault.
Yeah, I put him down in the table room because I couldn't get out otherwise. I had to put him in there.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
didn't think he would die to it.
Well, it wasn't
bad.
in the table room itself. It was in the room just right off the river room. But yeah,
Yeah, he must have walked out because it was
Probably.
only him.
yeah.
Unless it was the other one that could also walk around, although I kind of think he was sectioned. I'm not too sure where their end path is on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I'm not sure
But,
either.
Oopsie daisies. I was so stuck in my last run. All the hazard blocks were insane.
Yeah, they do get a little tricky. That's for sure.
I feel like they've gotten worse though.
That's what I'm saying.
Gotten worse.
I asked Tango yesterday if he changed it, and he said he hadn't touched Hazard at all. So
There's no way. I literally just started a round, and within 15-20 seconds, a snow door closed in my face.
yeah,
Like right at the start. It was insane. All
I
the
mean-
paths were blocked off.
yeah. I felt like when we first started playing that the Hazard wasn't closing off until later, probably 2 minutes in or something like that. But now they're just. I hear the pistons go off right away as well. So I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm 2 crowns off a shard. And
I just bought my first shard, not to gloat, but just so I have one more run that I can do today.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just want the mystery box to come back. I haven't seen it in a while now.
I just bought a mystery box earlier. I got a rusty repair kit. I got that from the last 2 mystery boxes. I was kind of hoping to
means
get
the
some
next one.
shards, but
Next one's got to be a shard. Ha.
maybe, hopefully.
one. When does it reset? When was the last time this reset?
I feel like it might have refreshed not too long ago.
Dang it. I'm gonna
Maybe
have 2
within the
hours to
last half an hour to 45 minutes.
wait. Aw.
Maybe.
I can't wait that long. It's already 5 a.m.
Pearl, it's 5 a.m. What are you doing up?
I was doing my runs. I needed to do my other run. I couldn't wait because I want to figure out what the jump boost thing was. It was nagging me.
All right.
I had to do
Okay.
it. But now I know I want to do another run, but I can't. You know? I was ripped off. I was robbed. Ooh.
We need to sign a petition to have Tango allow us all like more starting shards for the week.
Yeah, 9 is definitely not enough. I mean, I started with 9 at least.
I only got 8.
I was curious. How did I was kind of confused how the last tome thingy works because I could have sworn he said the least tomes you had, the least shards you'll get. I mean, the more shards you'll get, but Scar got the same amount of shards as I did, even though he got first place and I got like 5th.
Yeah, so the bonus shards originally were supposed to be based on how many tomes you got, but at the last, like literally the last minute, it was changed from that to your overall frost ember for the week. How many you took out of the dungeon?
I thought he changed it for phase 2, not at the end of phase 1.
Yep. I mean, like we all were told like towards the start of the phase that we would get bonus shards as long as we turned in 1 tome. So like there was 7 people that came in on tied with 5th place because that's what a lot of us are doing, but no. Oh, did ZF was just killed by Vex and Impulse was okay.
They're doing something.
Sure, it works outside the
some kind
game.
of video.
Tango.
Tango is like so much salt for those Vex, I can tell. So much salt for the Vex. Oh man, Scar's about to come out. He did it.
Wait, what?
Scar's about to leave right now. He's got his artifact. He's done it already.
Oh, are you watching his stream?
Yeah, I do have it up at the moment.
Yeah, I can't do that because I'm streaming myself, but
Oh, he's got a 21 hypnotic bandana. So he got your artifacts.
yeah, that's my artifact. It's a good one.
Hypnotic bandana for 21.
I think that's the highest paying floor 1 that you can get. And it's resetting now, so he must have made it all the way out.
Yeah, no, he did. He just dropped it in, so he's got it. So he's got another 2 embers, so it means he's got 23 embers to spend in the shop.
Yep. Not including any. Oh, I guess you can see his screen. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just looking.
I was gonna say not including any extra frost embers he would have gotten, but
yeah. So it's 23 including these extra frost, because yours is 21 usually, and he got an extra 2.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, he can buy an uncommon card as well.
Is it 23 or is it 21?
Yours is 21.
Is it 21? Okay.
He can buy an uncommon card.
What on earth is Zed doing? Oh, I assume Zed is doing his advancements. Or something
he's
silly.
Doing his Zed thing. If anything weird comes up like that in chat, Zed's doing the Zed thing. Don't need to question it. Makes total sense. Where did you find his egg, by the way?
Which one?
Was that you?
Which one?
Zed's egg?
Zed's egg?
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you? Do you want to know?
I want to know. Yeah.
All right, keep it a secret.
Found anyway.
We don't want anybody else to know except for us two, all right?
Okay, not your chat or anything like that.
Yeah, definitely don't want anybody to know. So the ravine room that connects to the kneeling man room.
Okay, wait, ravine next to kneeling. Oh yeah, the one with the giant crack through it.
Yeah. It's the icy room with the crack in it, and you don't want to drop down there.
Yep.
So if you look at one of the edges of the cracks, there is a vertical column of snow, and that caught my eye a few runs ago. I was like, I want to see what's down there, but I really don't want to jump down there. Anyway, I ended up down in that pit because the Ravager was like camping on top of me. So I was like, well, while I'm down here, let's investigate it. And turned out there was an Easter egg down there.
Powdered snow, wasn't it?
There was powdered snow down there. Yeah.
Oh, see, I fell into that crack early on in my runs, and I was trying to investigate the crack, but I jumped a little too high and got my butt nipped by the Ravager. So I didn't actually explore it further, but it sounds like I would have been close to seeing that.
Yeah, I was sitting there like crouching, jumping up on blocks, trying to like not let the Ravager hit me as I was down there.
Did you get out with the crowns then? How'd you leave?
No, I didn't get out. The Ravager was just camping on me, and there's like nowhere really to hide. If a Ravager's in that room, like you just gotta wait for it to wander out of the room. Essentially, I could have waited, but like I'm streaming and I'm not gonna wait an hour or whatever.
Did you still take the crowns then, or did you leave them there?
Did I take the crowns or did I leave them? I died with them. Oh no, I didn't leave them in the barrel. No. If you leave stuff in barrels like that, that's essentially like leaving stuff for a next run, right? It's kind of like storing things for another run.
Does it technically count if it's finding the egg? You know, if you know you're gonna die anyway, what's the point of taking them out, right?
I hear that, but at the same time, like that's your reward for finding it. So you found it, there's your reward, and if you leave it there, like you're storing things for a future run.
You're very honorable. You're very honorable, Hypno.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also streaming, and Tingo watches a lot of my runs while I'm streaming, so it's not like I can do anything. Even if I wanted to.
Can't criticize. I mean, I feel like, you know, technically it's in the rules if you don't put it there yourself, right? You know, it's already there. You
Right.
Put it there.
Okay, so the trick is to do all my runs not streaming.
No, not like that. That's
And make sure Tango's not online when I do it.
What's the matter?
No, nothing. Hi, how you doing?
Oh, nothing.
What?
We were just discussing Easter egg
The
treasure
two people
strategy.
Who break my game the most.
What? What?
I didn't break your game. I did nothing. I'm just playing. How did I break it? I didn't break anything.
No, you guys doing fine. If you cheated, I would take it back. You didn't cheat.
As far as I know, I haven't.
My game is just broken though. That's all.
Oh.
How is it broken? It's fantastic.
Did you see this guy's run? Did you see it?
Which one?
I mean, I did. He almost died. He did get hit by a Vex. He just didn't.
The one I did earlier today.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought that one was crazy? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like you
should have died. You should have died like 6 times over.
You think so?
Your water is cruel, man. That makes
no, it's not. It's not cruel enough.
It's cruel.
It's not cruel enough. This guy.
Yeah.
Are you gonna like put water on every single surface now?
In a situation that I would deem you should have been dead 99 out of 100 times, you made it the first attempt.
Barely.
So
I mean, you gotta take into account how much skill I have.
Oh yeah.
See, Tango, we're discussing. I feel like I should ask you.
Yeah.
No, I think this is an important thing.
Go ahead.
Technically, if you were to find an egg, right? And you know you can't get the crowns out that you get from the barrel, if you know you're going to die because there's a Ravager right above your face, can you leave the crowns there?
This is a good question because I think Hypno sided on he had to take it every time because the rule is you can't store things in barrels, which is good. I'm glad you remember that. In this case, however, I would say that thing is already in the barrel and it's just waiting for someone to pick it up. So I would say I'm okay with you leaving it there.
Okay, fair enough.
At the risk of someone else going in and taking it. It's not yours. You don't have dibs on it.
You don't. Yep.
Okay.
So if you could go in straight away though afterwards and just get it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. That's the feeling. As long as you don't place it there yourself, I think is the big crap.
So can I retroactively get my rewards?
No.
Dang it.
Not allowed. Too bad. You died.
Nope.
Your fault.
You can't follow me for trying.
Yeah. Tango, your coward hole is sad and unfortunate.
Yeah,
like
so apparently, you missed the memo that if you leave without an artifact, you get nothing.
Yep.
Nada. Zilch.
I didn't even bother for the artifact. I was trying for your little jumpy areas. And you go for the artifact because I want to camp these. And then
you have
a waste of a shot.
You got bounding strides in your deck now?
I did. Yes, I do.
All right.
I was trying to do your jumpy little areas, cheeky little paintings with the fire in it, and
the what? I don't know.
Shortcut, totally easy.
Scar GG.
Tango, did I hear that you're gonna nerf my cards? What?
We'll see.
Which
what?
cards?
We'll see.
Okay. Not today, I expect.
No, not today.
So do all my runs today. Got it.
Do all your runs. Phase 3, do them all on Monday before he changes everything.
Yep.
All right. That's
I
fair.
need the shop to refresh. Can you refresh the shop, Tango, please?
Can I what?
That'd be great. Can you refresh the shop, please? I'm not paying
I could.
for it. I'm
I could, yes. I absolutely could.
Can you do it?
I've done 2 runs today.
Please?
What's the matter? What do you want? You just want the shop.
Great success.
I want
Great
a shop.
success.
Scar.
I can't play anymore, Tango. Please.
What happened,
Scar.
Pearl? Yes.
Okay.
You do know you went in with a certain piece of hardware, right? Are they dispensable now?
It's actually it's still alive, Tango.
It's still alive in spirit. Is this what we talk about now?
No. There's one shulker box that's not hooked up to your system, and it's stored in there.
One shulker, but what?
Wait.
One shulker box in the shop isn't hooked up like to the the system. It's just a random shulker box in the line.
Oh,
it's the trophy's in there currently.
So what you're saying is that you're storing things in boxes between runs.
Oh, busted!
Big
But
of
it's
the
not it's a
the
trophy.
rules. Let me go check the rules. Actually, I think
Scar, why did you leave it in there?
that's gonna cost you. Yeah. All right.
No, it's not gonna cost me
-5 shards.
anything.
Next phase.
Minus
sorry.
5 shards.
No, not much. But it's not an advantage. It'd be one thing if I hit berries. It's not an advantage.
Out of the
It
rules,
gives
Scar.
you heroic prowess and
It did do that. That's
aptitude of the
actually true.
champion, obviously.
Where do I put my artichoke? I put my
Look at this.
artichoke in
This is
here.
amazing. I'm not spoiling the shop, am I? I can look at this.
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I guess.
Did you get any? Did you get any delicious pancakes while you were here?
No.
You have my deck.
Buttercup cookies? Huh?
Yeah, try one of the buttercup cookies. They're new. They're delicious. Oh my god.
How do
Pearl had one, and she was like, "This is the
I-
best cookie I've ever
Well,
had."
hold on. What are you charging for these?
They're currently free because it hasn't shown up in my video yet.
Oh, okay. Excellent then.
Free cookies? Let's go.
You know,
Buttercup
Tango, like
cookie. I'm
having the
hold on,
cookies, having the pancakes. It might be.
Hold on. Let me help you out for a second, Tango. Let me help you out. Hold on.
Mrs.
Hold
T.
on.
Thank you. Yeah, please go ahead. Thank you. Thank
you
you
go.
for the axe in the face.
You're welcome.
Is he trying to die to every mob? Is this his advancement? I'm guessing.
It must
Could be.
I mean, why did they have to die to Vex so many times, though? Just to rub it in?
These
Buttercups are
cookies
poisonous. I'm just saying. What up,
delicious.
Buttercup?
Blah. I thought for sure I was going to teleport there.
You do
Oh,
have
go-
my deck in your inventory, Tango?
I know that one.
What's that?
You have my deck inside your inventory.
Oh.
No, you come back here, mister.
Time to go do a run.
Let's see. Storing items in chests between runs. That's
It was
gonna
more not
cost-
in between runs. It was saving the
That's
crown
gonna
from destruction.
Cost some Ember Seekers.
That's
yeah.
still in
all
between
right.
runs. Still counts.
Is it raw chicken? Oh,
It's
I
not
thought it was rotten
storing
flesh.
advantaged cards or anything. It's just my trophy.
How's it going?
Thank you.
Star's cheating.
Oh my god! Don't tell
Don't
Mrs.
worry,
T
Tango.
that.
I'm
She'll
just
believe.
more
No,
looking
don't tell her
for it.
that.
I'll find
The guy
shulker.
that you gave,
I want
yeah,
that.
free shards to?
What?
Yeah.
No.
Dark.
There was a video replay of what happened, and we went back to the rule book,
Uh-huh.
and we decided
We.
the officials.
I don't remember the we part of that.
No. I'm sorry. The officiating crew
I see.
made
Decided.
a decision, a game time decision
Uh-huh. All right.
about it.
You're lucky she likes you, Scar.
Mrs.
Very
T,
lucky.
how are you today? Hope you're
Yes.
doing wonderful.
Hold on. There you go.
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. T. Hope you're doing wonderful today.
I am. How are you today?
You know, I was having a chat with I just had a powerful run. Tango's
Ooh.
giving me a little grief, which I feel like now, because of the pain and anguish, I should probably get a free shard. What do you think?
Oh, the pain and anguish.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because what happened was, Mrs. T, I kept my my trophy.
Lovely.
This man got
Love
so
it.
hilarious.
There's your shard.
First
Woo,
degree.
free deck.
There's your shard.
Murder in the first degree.
Oh no.
But Mrs. T, I had this just heroic run, right? But I
Yeah.
left my my trophy on, and I hid it in a box so it didn't get destroyed.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think that's a violation of the rules
Strictly
because the
against the
trophy
rules.
is only just a decorational item.
Oh, it is just a decorational item.
According to the rules, rule 14 subset B of the tech variety, you cannot store any items in barrels or chests or shoulders in between runs. So
Oh, I did see that rule.
But you know
saying.
what? On the other hand, that was a counterfeit trophy. This is the real one, anyway.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Because there's no way you take the real one in there with you.
Yep, that is a counterfeit. I'm okay with it getting destroyed.
Yep. Yeah, give me this back. All right, who's next?
Okay.
I need to see more people die.
I need to go consult my deck over here.
I have one more.
Wait,
run
somebody
this
has
week.
my
I could do
deck,
it
by
on
the way.
stream
Where
if
did
you
it go?
Excellent.
Did somebody pick it up?
What do you need?
Bro, you get back here.
What are you talking about? I don't know.
You got my deck in your hand. It's way worse than yours.
There she goes.
It's nowhere near as good as yours. There's no advantage.
Oh, but extra cards. I know you have it. Wait, did you get an uncommon card? No, you didn't. What? Why did you get uncommon cards, Scar? Okay.
Yeah, have you seen Pearl's deck?
I haven't seen the deck, but she told me she had the jump boost.
Bonkers. She has like 18. She had 18 cards a couple days ago.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is crazy. Oh my goodness. I got 3 cards on my last run.
I saw.
That's where my deck is right now.
Yeah, let me see.
3 embers or 2 embers?
Loot and scoot, good. Sneak, treasure hunt. Yeah, those reckless charges.
I feel like I have a little bit more of a rounded deck a little bit.
They're good.
They're
Now
not
that it's
bad at
working.
all.
I'm all victory tomes
Hey,
from
Joe.
here on out.
How's it going, Joe?
Up to you.
I'm a victory tome kind of guy now.
You
Oh,
can run?
is Joe running? Okay.
All right, what's going on?
I don't know.
Everything got really quiet.
It did.
Oh, just watching.
I don't know
Is
if
Joe
they're in an
talking?
open chat or if they are in a private chat.
Are we allowed to shoot Joe?
I would say yes.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Why am I looking at myself?
Sorry, I was reading things.
You know, my chat thinks that you're Dwight Schrute, Tango.
It thinks what?
That you're Dwight Schrute.
What? Are we
Mrs. T
diverging
is-
into
Mrs.
Star
T
Wars
is
or something
corporate.
here? What's happening?
Mrs. T is
This has gotta
Wallace
be
at corporate.
This has got to be Disney, right?
No, it's Office.
Oh, I've never watched that show.
You've never seen The Office?
Nah.
Have you ever seen Seinfeld?
Have I ever seen Seinfeld? Yes, I've seen Seinfeld.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We're okay then. Okay. All right, everybody. It's okay then. Whew. Somebody dodged a bullet on that one. Somebody literally
that
dodged
was
a
close.
spectral arrow on that one.
Yeah.
So is Joe running?
I have no idea. He's just staring at us really awkwardly. I have no idea.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Joe, if you're talking. So
No, you're in a group,
No.
Joe.
yeah, you
No,
are in
we
some
can't hear
group.
you. Yep.
I don't know.
We're both in
Can
the
Tingle
same
hear
group,
you?
I believe.
I have no idea.
This is very awkward.
Hi. What?
I think killing Joe might actually help the situation. And it'll reset
Joe,
the
do you
thing
need to be killed?
I
mobs.
mean, yeah, technically, sure.
Dude, let's try to hit him when he logs in. Oh, he's back. Never mind.
Can you hear me? I can only hear Tango. Oh, was he in the group? He was probably in the group.
Try
in the
relogging,
group.
Joe.
Oh, yeah.
I just really want to shoot something.
Joe. Joe,
How
you're
long has it
muted,
been
I
since you
think.
shot somebody, Scar?
How
Oh,
about now?
what was that, bro?
There we go.
Hello.
I
How
can
long
hear
has
you
it been
now.
since you shot somebody?
Okay, yay, we got it sorted.
Oh, it's actually been a while, Pearl.
Oh, you're really itching to get a shot at, huh?
Okay, so
Oh,
this is
I'm
my, this is
I'm
my
quite
last
excited to get a
shard.
shot out.
Last
I was
start of the phase. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Tango, just out of curiosity, can we trade cards for shards? Let's say, for
Yes.
example, that I only had it. Okay, so if I had enough frost embers to buy like a 6th sneak or something like that, I could try to trade that sneak with somebody for a shard.
Yeah. You could trade anything you want to another player as long as it's in-game goods for in-game goods, like no diamonds and stuff like that.
Okay, awesome.
Anybody want a
Cards
reckless
for
charge card?
shards, for crowns, for whatever.
3
you want.
shards.
Ooh, okay. I'm throwing
Except
this shard in.
legendary cards. When legendary cards come online, those aren't
Yep.
tradable.
Oh, good to know.
Ooh.
Ah.
All right then.
I'm bringing in a tactical approach here. I really
That's
like
quite
this.
tactical of you.
I
All right.
really, it's being
Is that
able
an
to
ethereal
sta-
card?
Yeah, but it's permanent, so it starts you off with 4 clank blocks, so you can run in full power and not have to worry.
Dude, I
about
want to
the
get
first
another one of those the hypnotized ones for a level
Medium.
2. So
The
it's,
hypnotic bandana.
whatever the one is I had.
Yeah.
It's a 22 ember for only going on to the level 1 frozen level, which is pretty easy to be honest.
Yeah, I think that is the highest paying one that you can get on floor 1.
Yeah.
It's definitely very nice.
Can I do something for someone for 2 crowns?
For 2
I
crowns?
only have 1 crown,
Yes.
2
Pearl.
crowns.
Wait,
I
you want to
I
pay
want
2
2 crowns.
crowns?
No, I want to get 2 crowns
Oh,
somehow.
you want to get 2 crowns.
Give me
Yeah.
a card.
What do you want them for, Pearl?
So I can buy another shard and have another run in the dungeon.
Oh, they're out of stock. I checked.
Yeah, resets though. The moment
Yeah,
though, I can't. It's
it
not possible
should-
by any means.
We have to be over here, I think, to have it reset.
I'm thinking I might honestly just end up trying like 2 mystery items over the next 2 days or something like that to see if I can get another key that way.
Oh, that's the tactical approach. 4 and 4. Oh, that's not a bad card.
Pearl, would you do a hazard block for 1 crown? Would you do 2 hazard blocks for 2 crowns? Wheeling, dealing over
Cub
here.
got 24 for...
No? Okay.
Did you do any
No.
card?
I don't think it's worth like a card is worth 2 crowns to be
But
honest.
we
I think
can
that's a little
only
bit-
trade within the game, so what are we going to trade for crowns?
And those are common cards.
Go to level 2, but if you do
Yeah.
medium, you
We're
still
not
run
allowed
it
to
I
do
don't
like
know.
diamonds and
and I
stuff.
think if you do hard, you can...
Yeah, is that against the rules? Bad days.
Probably got to start waiting until like you fill out your deck and you can't get any more cards, and then like you just buy them specifically for trading or something. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Tempted. Like I have an extra treasure hunter I could technically give because I got 5 treasure hunters, which means I'm maxed out.
Mhm.
But
Oh, so you have
It's
6
like-
of them then?
I have 5 right now, so I can part with 1 because then I
Right.
can just buy another treasure hunter later.
True.
But I am on the fence whether I want to do that because it's just 1 run after all. So
It's too dark in here.
Thank you for the 2 months. Much appreciated.
you don't like the darkness?
No, that's fine, but like,
Oh, not that bad.
it's just hard to see. I don't know. Like you're not illuminated. There you go.
Oh, I'm not bright enough.
You're bright
I'm
enough
light up
now.
people's lives. I'm a moon. I should be bright enough.
Subscriptions also. No, thank you, Jelly.
He's a cat.
All right, how's our boy
Jelly,
Joe
I'm
doing?
feeling. I don't know.
Is he still in the dungeon? Is he? He's still
Jelly.
cruising down there?
He's in the dungeon.
All right. Zactor Live, thank you for the prime. Very much appreciated.
We're gonna have to set up
for the prime.
Yeah, thanks for the prime.
I think he's too far away now. Hang on.
We're gonna have to set up the queue again, I think.
Oh. Well, I'm just watching. I think Jem's watching as well. So I think it's you, Scar, and Joe, right?
Yeah, I think I would technically be next. Because Scar ran,
Jem,
then
have-
Joe ran.
Have you used up all your shards, Jem?
No, I haven't used any. I'm just chilling.
Oh. You're just chilling. You gonna use them this week? You gonna go all at once?
Yeah, I just gotta be in the mood to record.
Ah, fair enough. See, I just stream it. I don't have to be in any mood. I just do it.
Yeah, but then you're streaming.
Hey, Pearl.
Yeah. Scar! These aren't free.
I'm so bitter about this. I put TNT around this the other day. This ruined 8 hours of work. This just random box right here. Not happy.
Oh, because you're trying to sell your pancakes. You can
No,
sabotage
not
it.
the pancakes. Grant and I had this whole thing. There was a lot of pss, 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 pss type of action. There's the
Oh.
whole thing. There's literally cows in the walls. If only the walls could talk, well, there's actually science cows in the walls. The whole thing.
Hmm.
Where'd you
Just
catch
much
my ult?
much bitterness. Much bitterness.
Is that because you added too much salt?
Is
Adding
this
sugar next
actually
time.
illegal?
I don't know. I saw that today. Somebody put that there.
Oh, I feel like that's a tango thing to do for the signs.
I feel like Tango's not gonna want this.
I feel like that too.
I'm curious what Tango thinks of it.
I mean, we're all already eating food, so it's not a lot different to have the stews.
Grab some more stew, everybody. Here we
Free
go.
stew.
Grab some more stew.
Stop.
If it's illegal, let's eat it before we can. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Pearl. Okay. You were right. You left the Ravager literally at the gates to decked out. It was waiting for me. It had its dumb little face like looking over the platform at me.
To be fair, Hypno ran after me, so
No. You can't put that on me. The Ravager was still in that room, and I died in that room.
Hypno.
No.
Left it there.
I didn't move it. It was still in the same room where I found it. They killed me right then and there because of Pearl.
Oh, he's talking about the one at the very start, like the one on the platform.
Oh, there was one at the very start when I did my run. I didn't move that one either.
So I got Hypno killed, but you got out, Scar. You were fine.
I'm a Ravager Wrangler.
But yeah, you got out fine, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it chased me literally to the gates, leaving decked out. I mean, it was close. I looked back and it was like standing right there. If I would have slowed down even just a tiny bit, I would have got me. But yeah, it's
The worst bit is when you didn't have any more berries, your sprint was down to 3, so you couldn't sprint anymore, and you had a Ravager on your butt. That's the best experience you can possibly have.
Is that an experience you had, double hat person?
Maybe, but I'm not going to admit or deny such a fact.
You gotta stock up on those berries. Even if you don't think you need them now, you'll need them later.
Doesn't eat. I've watched her run.
Maybe what you guys need is more soup. Let's go.
There was no berries to get.
Maybe when you have 10, you let your hunger go to no sprint level.
No, there was no. I don't do that anymore. I did that my first 2 runs down. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You went 2 runs doing that.
Australia just came through really strong there for a second.
What?
Nigel Thornberry came in.
Hey.
I'll bring out the Australian in her.
I can do whatever. Yeah, she does a bit, to be honest. I can do whatever I want. Okay, yeah, no, maybe. Look, it's fine, okay? There's no berries on that run. I'm gonna do berries.
Wait, did you not find any berries?
Well, there wasn't much. They just weren't growing back after the run before that. It was all empty.
They should have grown back by the time you ran after someone else, right?
Yeah, I should have, but they were still pretty empty, and I had no berries.
Dang.
Yeah.
Do you know where? Do you like in level 1? Do you know where the berry bushes
right
are?
At the exit.
I do.
He's right at the exit.
Okay. Wait, you got the exit, Ravager?
I thought I didn't see him. I thought he might have gone around the other way.
Oh. We're currently blaming Pearl for that.
Look, blame Hazard, okay? Because I had to put him up there because Hazard meant I could only go one pathway and that Ravager was there, so I had to bring him up to the entrance to get around. It's not my fault. Hazard's fault. Blame Hazard.
Oh, what a climactic ending to phase 2 for me.
Oh, was that your last run, Joe?
That was my last run. I was really hoping that he had gone around the other way. I thought about I thought about checking the other side, but my concern was if I do that, he's going to be right on the other side waiting for me. And like, oh well.
Did you have, were you blocked in with Hazard, so you only had one way out?
I could have theoretically gone away around that last island of ice there and tried to lure him. But like, I didn't see him. He was just like hiding. He was like just out of my line of sight when I came around the corner for the exit.
I gave him a pancake.
That'll make it all better.
Thank you for the pancake, Scar. Okay, let me make sure I got all my cards here. 4 stability, 4 sneak, 2 treasure hunter.
I didn't leave, chat. I didn't leave the Ravager there. The Ravager was there from the moment I entered the dungeon. It's just stuck in that like exit corridor.
I was amazed I was able to get past him at the entrance. I was worried that he was going to get me going in because he was waiting by the exit when I went in too. And I tried to pull him away a little bit, but I guess I didn't pull him away enough.
Yeah, because when I went down, it was staring at me like through the gates, and then it chased me going out. Like that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, good luck, Hypno. Get those runs in today before your cards get nerfed.
Right?
Yeah.
I still gotta wait, I think. Yeah, it's resetting.
Well, it was fun, Tango. Thanks for letting me hang out on your stream. Bye, everybody.
Yep. Bye. Yeah, Scar, I got one more run left. I don't know how many you're planning on doing today.
I have 3. I'm gonna do probably 3 more runs.
All right.
How many shards did you have, Hypno? Have you been buying them?
I bought one today.
How many did you start with for this round?
I got the lowest amount for phase 2. I got 8 shards.
Oh, okay.
Epic Juice just subscribed.
Wait, did I get my cards
Yo,
back
Epic
from oh yeah.
Juice, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub.
All right, we got to move that Ravager somehow. Wonder if Tango's gonna move it.
No.
You think he wants to watch us all die? Come on.
He did move the Ravager one day when it was blocking the exit. He did move it because it was getting ridiculous. Like there was no way really to get buys. He did move it that day, but I don't know if this one is considered in that same category of moving or not.
You can circle around it.
Tango's chat told you to subscribe here. Well, thank you, Tango's chat. Thank you for subscribing.
I'm not
Epic
concerned
Juice.
about it, but Joe got wiped. As long as you have like maybe 2 ways in, then I think it's fine. Tango said Hypno's cards were too powerful, and if he didn't take care of it, it would be too unfair. Oh no, what do you have?
My
Hypno?
cards are not powerful.
Just gifted 5 subs.
What is in there?
You can take a look.
What do we got
You
here?
can show your chat.
What's Reckless Charge?
Yo, it's Chemical 83.
Is this
Thank you so
OP
much for the
one?
5 gifties.
Let's see. 2. If you trigger a Shrieker within 12 seconds, you get 10. 10 embers? Oh my. Wow. So do you beeline it for a Shrieker where you know where one is?
Yeah, the idea is like when you set one off accidentally, just keep a mental note of that and either camp that and wait for the cards to play or get back there real fast.
508
oh, wow.
just subscribed.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting card. Because if it doesn't get pulled right away, you might be looking for, an artifact, and then it may not be useful, but if you knew where a Shrieker was, woof.
I think probably the best strat would be to pair that with something that gives you a whole lot of clink block and just literally just play recklessly and set off all the Shriekers all the time or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Spider Gem. Spider Gem.
Okay, I think I am gonna go in.
All right, good luck, Hypno.
Thank you.
Hello. I think it's time for me to sleep. I bid everyone goodwill and good luck with their runs.
Probably just leave me to be alone. Just
Have a good sleep, Earl.
I'm
alone
sorry,
in the
I gotta-
dungeon. It's fine.
It's like 5:30 in the morning, Scar.
I know. Go to bed, Pearl. Go to bed. Have a good night.
Oh, you too.
I'm coming with.
No.
Dude. Good Tango. He needs to make a co-op. We'll have a co-op decked out. I actually can't hear you from the other side.
You talking to me? No, you're not talking to me. So yeah, I think we're gonna do this. The pay to win ethereal plus 2 of these reckless charge. That's gonna give me plus 20 or plus 30 total. I think we're gonna try that. I think we're gonna do an easy run just for the lulz, just to see, because I am curious.
I don't know. Some of those MCC guys, they just. I'm going again. I'm coming in. Oh, that was a really bad one.
Tango.
Hello.
We gotta do a run. You good with that? You all set?
Yeah.
All
We're all set.
Yeah. All right.
Going again. What again?
I don't know what Scar's doing, but I just keep hearing him say he's going again. I don't know what he's doing.
Hopefully it's not do it once.
I've got the speed. I've got the speed.
All right, Spawn said deck in. So Tango, we're doing something a little bit different this time. We're gonna do the 2 reckless. Oh, actually, I'm doing it on easy. I'm doing an easy run.
That's what I figured. You're gonna farm embers.
We're gonna try and see if I can break it for you. So I have a pay to win
this
card.
Is on my to-do list tonight is to stop this, and I know how. So get it in while you can.
Yeah. Pay to win plus 2 reckless charges. Let's see. I'm just curious. All right, off we go. Okay, so level 1 artifact. Of course, on medium, we have a Ravager right at the start here. So I'm just going to wait a moment for it to de-aggro, and I'm just going to sprint past it. Should be de-aggroed by now. Just got to keep that one in mind for later, though. But since we're only doing a level 1 run, Ember Seeker right away, so that's good. Since we're only doing a level 1 run, probably not going to have too much trouble, I expect. By level 1, I mean easy. Okay. Any Ravagers around here? No Ravagers. Got one right there. Which way you going? Which way you going? Okay. Sneak. So we got a sneak. Looking for those Frost Embers that could have appeared from our Ember Seeker card. Not seeing any yet. We're also still waiting for our pay to win card and the reckless charge cards to go off. Stability. Okay, stability. I actually got some hazard block. I'm sure Tango will be proud of me now. Whoop. Okay, so there is a shriek somewhere around here that I just blocked. There's a key. We don't need keys on this run. We're just doing easy. Okay, Treasure Hunter's gone off. I would like to get some more crowns so I can potentially get another pay to win card. Even though they might be nerfed. Damn. Barry? Whoa. No treasure over here. All the treasure has been dispensed. Is there a Ravager in here? Oh, all the treasure going on. Loot and scoot. Okay, that's good. Got some coins. I hear a Ravager behind the wall over here. In that area. More. Man, so much treasure going off. I love hearing it. More keys. More berries. Man, I really feel like the loot feels a little light for all the treasure that's going off, but I don't know where all the treasure spots are, so that just might be... That might just be on me. I know there's a treasure spot... Okay, there's a Shrieker right there. It's good to know. I know there's a treasure spot like right here, and that has something in it. Oh, great. No! I hate this ravine. Come on, let me out. What the heck? Let me out of here. No! My reckless charge is going to waste. I need to be reckless. I need a charge. Oh my goodness. Can I get out of here? Come on with the... Oh my goodness, I hate the impossible to see glass panes. How do I get out of this? There we go, there we go. Well, I lost one reckless charge. That's unfortunate. Okay, another treasure hunter card has gone off. If nothing else, maybe I'll get enough treasure so I can replace my one ethereal card that I purchased for this run. I know there's treasure all around. I should be like moving further and exploring more. Okay, reckless charge. Shriekers, any shriekers? Oh, I'm not gonna hit a shrieker, am I? Come on, shrieker. Is there no shriekers over here? Oh. Okay, well, I just lost out on 20. I should have just camped in that front room where I knew there was one, but that would be a very boring run. So many shriekers down here. Okay, pay to win. At least we're gonna get our 10. I would like to get enough coins and crowns to make up for that pay to win, if nothing else. And then we'll try this on a future run. Maybe before Tinko nerfs it. Maybe. Maybe I could also go find my artifact too. Ooh, all the sounds, all the sounds. Sneak. Okay. Yeah, I can't get out of the dungeon unless I get my artifact, so we definitely need to go find that too. It is probably upstairs then. Let's, oh, that's blocked, right? Yeah, we'll go around and get our artifact, and we'll do a sweep trying to get all the frost embers, and then we're just gonna get out of here. Not here? Back here, maybe? Wait. Is it not here? What is... If it's not here, where could it be? There's a Ravager. Do I not know where all the floor 1 locations are? Did I miss it? Is it down here? I'm very confused. Oh, right, this way. Right. Not as confused anymore. Just gonna go for it. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. There's some loot up here. I'm up to 9 coins, 10 coins. Oh, that guy's still on me. This might have been a mistake, but I think I can get through here. Maybe? Hello? He's not coming in here, is he? Nope, I think we're fine. Yeah, so I don't know my way around floor 1 as good as I thought I did. Like, I know how to go from floor 1 to floor 2, but trying to explore around for treasure... I saw that other Ravager saw me. Trying to explore this floor for treasure, not so good. I still didn't get my artifact. I need to go back over here and grab it. Maybe this Ravager has moved on. Still there? Nope, not there anymore. So it is straight ahead from here. It's behind that hazard wall, I think. Oh, okay. I think I gotta loop around over there. Yeah, so this one didn't pay off so well, actually. I mean, I did lose out on 2 of my cards. I only have 3 Frost Embers, so overall, I would say I have done some poor decision making on this run by not knowing where the Shriekers were and things like that, so I lost out on 2 of the cards, but I got Papa Slippers. All right. So, to get out of here, there was a Ravager up here, wasn't there? The Ravager is right there. I don't want to pull that Ravager into the River of Souls room, so I'm going to pull you over here. And then we're just going to do this. I need to pull him back further. I need to pull him back further. Which way are you going? Okay, you go that way, I go this way. We'll catch you later. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of here with the artifact. I want to just at least get the win. Oh my goodness. I hope that Ravager didn't see me. This Ravager might have seen me. Did he see me? Did not. We're going for it. Frost Ember. That might have been a big mistake, but it looks like we're fine. Okay. Whoa. I think we're in the clear. We're not at maximum clink. We ended up with only 4 Frost Embers. This was a very weak run. There's a Ravager right there. Go. Let me through. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that could have been close. So Papa Slippers is an artifact that I have not gotten yet. I guess we should throw that in there and then I should eat. Probably not that great Frost Ember return overall. But a win's a win, and getting extra Frost Embers is still good. So overall, I'm happy with it. But yeah, pretty disappointed that I didn't really get a chance to trigger my 2 Reckless Charge cards. Okay, so 14 total Frost Embers, which might allow me. No, it won't allow me to do anything. No uncommons today. All right, so block 1 Clink plus 2 treasure until Clink increases. Each Clink blocked gives plus 2 treasure. Nimble looting. Interesting. Adrenaline rush plus 1 hazard. For every 20 seconds, heartbeat grants plus 1 treasure. That's pretty cool. What about these legendary cards over here? Block 7 stability. Block 7 hazard. I'm sorry. Plus 1 Clink. Dungeon repairs. That one seems really good. And then quick draw 2 cards. Okay. Okay. So I've already gotten that. I think I will, with this remaining here, I think I will purchase a stability with that. We'll just up what I can as far as hazard blocking. We're left with 6 remainder. I can get myself the Moment of Clarity. So 2 cards on this run. Not bad, not great. And then I did end up getting 11 coins, so 2 crowns as well. Probably could have searched around for 1 more coin, but it's fine. All right, down we go. There's a button, there's a button, there's a button. I couldn't even get to the button.
Not bad. It's just Ahsoka is.
All right, Tango, I'm going to jump out of the group.
Yeah, man, good stuff.
Say that Ahsoka probably has the least screen time of some of them. Like, definitely Sabine has more screen time than Ahsoka for sure. And it's not a bad thing.
All right, so we got ourselves a stability card and the Moment of Clarity card, which is pretty good. And we got 2 crowns, the replica Papa Slippers, and our stuff. Everything's out here. We're done.
Because they were going like super fast. It was like
time to listen to Scar complain about Star Wars. No, we don't have to listen to that at all. Scar Wars, yeah, it seems like it, right? All right, well, we got ourselves another card for our deck. We got ourselves a couple of crowns back as well. We have another ethereal card that we can use. Should I have tried to do a hard run instead and went down to level 2 to pull out like a 30 Frost Ember item? Probably, but I wanted to see what we could do with that run, and we had an unfortunate run, and that's all it is. Like, I didn't stick around. I didn't camp one of the Shriekers to like set it off. I don't know. You do that strategy again, try it again. I mean, as long as another one of those card pops, I could buy another one of those. I do have 2 more crowns remaining. I mean, it might be worth another try. I don't know, but... Put the cards away. Crowns away. Moment of clarity. I'm going to pop that in my other chest with my honey. This... And that one. Sweet. Okay, well, we had 2 successful runs out of 3. I feel like that's pretty okay. I feel like that's fun. Can't you withhold certain cards so you get your good ones sooner? Yes, I could have taken cards out of my deck and played Reckless Charge only. I could have done that. Maybe I should have done that. I don't know. I've never tried farming in a run before. So, yeah, I suppose if I took out all the other cards and just had the Reckless Charge and the Treasure Hunter in there, that probably would have made for a faster farming run. I don't know if that would have made it better. Maybe Hazard Block too. Maybe I just leave all my cards in there. Like, I don't know. Like... If I'm streaming, I don't want to sit there for like 5 minutes while all my cards play, right? Because it's like 30 seconds per card to play. So I kind of want to start moving around, get some idea where the Ravagers are and things like that at the same time. So I don't know. The Hazard Block cards help negate the Reckless Charge, but like maybe the Reckless Charge play first and then that one plays. Like you don't really know which order they're going to play in. It's all randomized. The farming run went awful because I missed both of my Reckless Charge cards. I couldn't find a Shrieker for one of them, and another one, I was down in the stupid ravine. The ice ravine. So if Tango hasn't nerfed this by Friday, we got 3 more shards. I might try again on Friday. But yeah, going in there with plus 30 to Frost Ember could yield somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 60. Probably not that high, but probably somewhere, maybe 40, I think is what we get from floor 1, not including the artifact. He said he wanted to do it today. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But I'm not going to do any more today. We got 3 more shards. We'll save that for the next live stream, so we actually have something to do. But yeah, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up here for today. And let me make sure my alerts are turned back on. Let me check to see if there were any alerts during that. Muffin Man, thank you so much for the brand new Prime sub. Glad to have you. MC Leslie, thank you for gifting a sub to Silent Meow. And Satin Emerald, thank you for the 500 bits. Appreciate you. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up here for today, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will send you lovely peeps over to somebody. I know both Tango and Scar are streaming. Let's send you over to Tango. Let's do that. I hate having to choose one person, but we'll raid Tango today. All right. Yep, that's it for me for today. Stick around for the raid. We'll catch you on the next live stream. It'll be on Friday. We'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.